Welcome to the Blue House, the first reality show to focus on the lives of puppets.
Yeah, when they first told me they were going to do a reality show about puppets, well, I thought it'd be like an oxymoron.
Well, we could sort of do an oxymoron, but we don't have an ox. Mr. Moo could maybe be made up to look like one, even though he's really a bull.
What are you talking about?
Well, we could put Mr. Moo and Jeff, your dad, together. That would be a bull and a moron. But like I said, we could try to get Mr. Moo to look like an ox and...
No, I said oxymoron, not ox and moron. An oxymoron is something that contradicts itself, so we don't need to look for an ox.
Oh. Well, I notice you're not trying to defend your dad by saying he's not a moron.
Yes, we are missionaries to Santa Cruz, Bolivia. My name is Jeff Hawes. This is my wife, Beth. And this is our good friend from Argentina, Pablo Sethi.
Yeah, when we first came to Bolivia, I didn't think we'd be working in a children's ministry. I didn't think that would happen at all. But we had a Bible Institute and got to know Pablo. And somebody called and wanted him to start a TV program for children. And that's how the Casa Azul started, and that's the Blue House in English.
Right, of course we did it in the program in Spanish because that's the language here. And besides, Pablo doesn't speak English.
I speak English perfectly. And what do you mean, we? You were not in the show?
Well, I started to help out more when you started doing live programs.
Well, okay, but you were hardly ever on TV.
I mean, we're getting lots of public recognition. I mean, we'd walk it along, people go, hey, there goes Pablo and Beth from the Casa Azul, and who's that other guy?
Deal with it.
Fine, gaucho.
So they are gringo.
Yeah, the program isn't on TV anymore, but we still go around and do shows, and the ministry is still called La Casa Azul. It was called that from the beginning, when there was only Felipe and Rosita.
Sí, we are in the Casa Azul. Sí, yuppie, in Casa Azul. You gotta lay off the caffeine.
Azul himself came along later. But since we're called La Casa Azul, well, he thinks it's all about him, and that he's the principal guy.
Hi there, yes, I am Azul. That means blue in English. And the show is called La Casa Azul. That means the blue house in English. So, the house is azul and I am Azul, so it only makes sense that it's my show.
Yeah, he thinks he's numero uno. Right. And pigs can fly. Well, I meant a real pig, not a puppet pig.
Of course, some others get jealous of my supremacy, but that's the price I have to pay, the burden I need to bear. I had it since I was made, or you could say since I was born. I guess you could call it a born supremacy, ha? Well, someone who is jealous is Raton Blanco. He was in films on YouTube. So now he thinks he's in Hollywood or something. radio. So he thinks he's a star. Well, I am top guy around here. Ah!
Well, as missionaries, we're trained in cross-cultural situations. Where two cultures come together, there's always going to be differences, discomforts, things, misunderstandings, and so we're trained in that. And well, between humans and puppets, that's two different cultures. There's quite a bit of differences that we need to work out. Azul, what are you doing?
I'm having a smoke. What?
Azul, we're part of an evangelical children's ministry. We don't smoke.
You don't smoke. You're human. I am a puppet.
Azul, listen, as conservative evangelicals, I mean, we believe that smoking damages your lungs, and the Bible tells us that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit. I mean, from that we conclude that we want to protect our bodies.
Well, that's fine. But the Bible doesn't say anything about puppets not smoking. I don't have lungs. Yeah, what are you going to say to that, Mr. Conservative, evangelical, missionary human?
But think of the example to the kids.
Well, I don't smoke when we perform. For heaven's sake, give me some credit.
So, we occasionally do have run-ins and things that we need to take care of misunderstandings, but in the end, I think it all works out. Azul, I don't know about this.